Grade 10, Chapter 7, Control and Coordination. In this video session, let us study in detail the transmission of nerve impulse, and different parts of nervous system. So let us study each of these in detail. First, let us study the method of transmission of nerve impulse. The receptors, after detecting the sensations, that is, they collect the information, and this information it acquires at the tip of the dendrite of a nerve cell. So whatever information they collect, it is then acquired at the tip of the dendrite of a nerve cell. And then it will set off a chemical reaction. And this chemical reaction, it creates an electrical impulse. And this impulse travels from the dendrite to the cell body. So we have learned the structure of the neuron. So we know what is the dendrite and what is cell body, what is axon and the nerve endings. So here the impulse travels from the dendrite to the cell body and then along the axon to its end, that is the nerve endings. And at the end of the axon, the electrical impulse sets off the release of some chemicals. And these chemicals, they cross the gap. They cross the gap, or it is called as synapse. Now, what is this gap or synapse? So what did I tell? Here the electrical impulse, it will release some chemicals. Okay, and those chemicals will cross the gap or the synapse. Now what is this gap or the synapse? Synapse is the point between, or it is called as a point of contact, okay, is a point of contact between the ending branch, or it is called as the terminal branch of the axon. Okay, you know the terminal branch of the axon of one neuron with the dendrite of another neuron, and that is called as synapse. What is synapse? It is the contact between the terminal branch or ending branch of the axon of one neuron with the dendrite of another neuron. It is the contact between the ending branch of the axon of one neuron with the dendrite of another neuron, and that is called as gap or synapse. Here the chemicals, they cross the synapse. Okay, they cross the synapse and then again they start a similar impulse in the dendrite of the next neuron. So this is a general scheme of how nerve impulses travel in our body. A similar synapse then allows delivery of impulses from neurons to the other cells, like such as muscle cells. The nervous system is made up of an organized network of nerve cells or neurons, and it is specialized for conducting information through the electrical impulses from one part of the body to another. That is the transmission of nerve impulse in our body. Is this clear, students? Let us next understand what is neuromuscular junction. This is the neuromuscular junction. And here you can see a muscle fiber, and this is the axon of the nerve cell, that is the neuron. So it is a motor neuron. What is the function of the motor neuron? It will bring the impulses from the brain to the sense organs. And here you can see the capillaries, and this is the muscle fiber, and here you have the neuromuscular junction. Now what is this neuromuscular junction? It is a point where a muscle fiber comes in contact with the motor neuron. So this is the nerve endings of the motor neuron. So here the motor neuron, it will carry the nerve impulses from the brain to the sense organs. Is this clear, students? It is a point where the muscle fiber comes in contact with the motor neuron. And what is the function of the motor neuron? It will carry the nerve impulses from the brain, that is the central nervous system. Is this clear? Okay, now next let us learn the term reflex action. So we have understood what is neuromuscular junction. Now let us understand the term reflex action. What is this reflex action? Suppose you touch a hot vessel. The thermoreceptors of our hand gets activated and they generate an impulse to the central nervous system through the sensory nerve. And then the central nervous system analyzes and interprets its response to the organ through the motor nerve. In this case, the effect on organ is the muscles of our hand contract and we withdraw our hand. So this mechanism is called as the reflex action. And the total path covered in reflex action is called the reflex arc. The path covered in the reflex action is called as the reflex arc. So this was all about nerve impulses. Now let us study in detail the different parts of the nervous system. The human nervous system in humans is divided into three main parts. They are the central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, and the autonomous nervous system. Let us study each of these nervous systems in detail in the next video session. Thank you, students.